Joombas TV. 안녕하세요, 신혁입니다. 오늘은 정말 젊고 재능 있는 싱어송라이터를 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 현재 쿨러 댄 미의 스타죠. 마이크 퍼스너와 함께 저스틴 비버 타이틀곡 보이프렌드를 작곡했고, 또 빅타임 러시의 싱글 윈도우즈 다운에 참여해 요즘 정말 최고의 주가를 달리고 있는 싱어송라이터 중에 한 명입니다. 니오 포렐은 물론 현재 시니어 래퍼죠. 머신건 캘리버도 함께 작업하고 있는 이 친구, 최근에는 팝, 인디, 덥스텝이 믹스된 새로운 사운드의 EP 4Play를 발매해 블랙베어란 이름으로 돌아온 이 친구 맷 머스토, 지금부터 함께 만나보시죠.
A secret, I know your man's gonna find out. Sooner or later, I have to roll up my sleeves and duke it out. Come on now.
So what's up, man? Thanks for joining us today.
Hey.
So please introduce yourself to Joombas TV audience.
Hello, Joombas. I'm Matt Musto, aka Blackbear. Glad to be here.
So what you been up to these days?
I've been making music with Mike Posner. I did his album last 2 weeks. Finished that up, and I've been working on my stuff as well as Blackbear. The second CD right now is called Sex. So we've been working on that. We're almost done.
So congratulations on the success with the song Boyfriend that you were with my partner for Justin Bieber.
Thank you.
So how did you feel, when you know that you got the first placement with it?
I actually didn't know I got the placement until like a week before the song was coming out.
Yeah.
So I didn't have like a lot of time to be excited.
Yeah.
And we had to like get all the business stuff done really fast so that it could come out. And his Bieber's manager Scooter really liked the song. He wanted to put it right out.
When I heard it for the first time on the radio, I felt amazing.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
So
I got out of the car. We were stopped, and I got out of the car and ran around the car.
Yeah.
And I turned it up really loud. And I ran around, and I was telling, there was like a bunch of like old ladies, and I was telling them, this is my song, and I was like running around there, and they're just like, that's Justin Bieber, that's not your song.
Yeah.
But they didn't know.
So like, how did you come up with the idea when you wrote the song?
It was originally called Bedroom, and it said, inside of your bedroom, no one has to know.
Really?
And something like that. And it was for Mike. We were making it for Mike.
Okay.
Yeah. So we once we were like, this could be a really big song, we changed the words to more fit like a pop artist.
Yeah. So what was it like working with him?
It was definitely different. He's a character.
Yeah.
Funny man.
Gotcha.
But we share some of the same values in music.
Let's talk about Big Time Rush's song. That you actually. So the song is called Windows Down.
Yeah.
Right? So how did you actually work on the project?
I went with Mike to Atlanta. Yeah. And we worked with my old friend B Major. Yeah. B Major has had a lot of success and stuff. Yeah. And, that was the first one we worked on, and we knew that the song was a very big song when we heard just the beat. Yeah. Like the beat itself could have played on the radio and people would have liked just the music. Okay. So we just wrote some feel-good stuff and put it together.
Let's talk about your EP 4Play.
Yes.
So the title is pretty suggestive.
It's a little suggestive, yeah.
Yeah. So can you please explain, what you're trying to say with your album?
Well, I want my fans to feel not only excited about my music, but sexually excited when they hear my music too. Okay. So it's very sexy music, and
I see.
And I like that vibe.
So your main audience is for girls?
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
Because everyone wants to feel sexy and wants to, I mean, but it's not just that. I mean, it's moving towards that because there's a 4-part series that we're doing. 4Play was more kind of just setting the bar so I could, kind of say who I am with it and say what I believe in and also kind of leave it open for the next albums and everything. So it was a good introduction for that.
Cool.
And,
so how do people like it so far?
So far, it's been going really good.
Okay.
MTV just started doing a little thing on it.
Okay.
So here in the States, it's hopefully will be growing.
Okay, cool. When did you actually start making music?
I got my first guitar when I was about 6 years old.
Yeah.
I was always really interested in like learning how to do it. It was like really fascinating to me. So I also like I always wanted to get the girls and stuff, and that was the only way you could get a lot of girls. So so I just kept practicing until I could get good enough to get girls.
So how many girls you got so far?
I lost count. So.
So did you always know that you are going to do music for your career, right?
Definitely. Sometimes I feel like it was not even my choice. Like it just happens that way. Always happens that way. Yeah, so I'm very blessed.
So what's the like a difference actually when you write a song for yourself and a song for somebody else?
Well, when I write songs for myself, I don't set any boundaries.
Okay.
I kind of just let everything flow. But for other people, I like to think where they're like coming from.
So a lot of people know you as Musto, even I know you as Musto. So now you change your name to Blackbear. So is there any special reason?
Well, my name Blackbear started mainly because when I was a child, I had a very poor family, and we went out to the woods one day, and I never saw them again. They left me in the woods with bears. So I was raised by bears, and they did this tattoo on my neck with their claws and fresh coals. I don't think I changed the name really. I just kind of separated the names so I could produce and write for other people and stuff like that under my government name, and then my artistry, it was kind of a secret code name. Cause some of it is fictional, and you know, like just like any good book writer, have a book name or something. So
Blackbear is more for your artist.
Yeah, it's more like character.
Gotcha.
Right.
So let's talk about your like a fashion thing. You know, you seem like you're pretty into fashion. When people look at your fashion, what do you want them to think about it? How do you want them to feel about it?
I want them to. I really want to inspire them to care a little bit less about, you know, what people will think. If you know, you should be able to express yourself through, you know, you're very classy. You express yourself, and you've always been like very fresh.
I'm trying to wear like it too next time.
Yeah, you know, so.